So I'm going to review a few fatphobic woke TikTok videos. Okay, here we go.
So, as a fat person, I often dread medical appointments because of blatant medical fat phobia. The last OB appointment I went to, the provider blamed everything on my weight and told me that I needed to go on a medication that made me feel really terrible.
Okay, as a fat person myself, I'm on medication because I need it to stay alive. How is that fat phobic? Like, you're fat because you ate too much, because you didn't take care of yourself, because you didn't exercise enough. That's not fat phobic. Freaking idiots. I know this about myself. I'm willing to admit this about myself. I'm not fat phobic about myself. I know as an overweight individual that I got myself to a place where I need medication to keep myself alive. But these idiots want to blame everybody else. Oh, my doctor abused me because they're fat phobic.
This OB appointment that I just went to, I've been dreading, and the provider was amazing. She asked me what my pronouns are.
Oh, pronouns.
She asked me about my name.
Pronouns.
She made me feel super comfortable. Asked me about my trauma history so that she knew how to touch me in ways that were not harmful.
I hope she touched her with spoons.
She just was like, great.
When fat people post images of themselves online, we are using our bodies, the very thing we are marginalized for, as intentional tools. We are disallowing our erasure, and we are opening ourselves up to potential harm in order to claim visibility. We aren't brave, we're f***ing radical. We're demanding to be seen as whole.
Where were you in the 80s? Radical, dude.
The nightly news. We are using our incredible bodies to bring the f***ing fight.
Just because you perceive yourself as fat does not mean you are fat.
Yes, it is. You are actually fat. That doesn't make any sense. It's because you're... What? Yo, if you're fat, you're fat. I'm fat. You're fat.
I am an actual fat body that gets discriminated against on a systemic level.
Wait. Hold on. Just because you're perceived as fat, you're not actually fat, but I am in a fat body, so I'm... What? You just said the thing that you said you weren't. Oh my gosh, these people. They're stupid.
Level for having a fat body. And no matter how I perceive myself, I will still be discriminated against because physically I have a fat body. So a smaller person that
I'm perceived to have a fat body. I have a fat body, but I'm not really a fat person. I'm just perceived that way. I mean, I have a fat body, but I'm not really fat. I'm just perceived that way. I mean, I have one, but I'm not. Who's on first? What's on second? I'm not really fat, but I'm really fat. I'm not really fat because I don't perceive myself that way. That way, you're not supposed to see me that way, even though I really am. What the hell?
perceives themselves to be bigger does not face the same discrimination that I do.
Some things you should never say to your fat friends. Oh my gosh, you have such a pretty face. Imagine if you lost the weight. Ugh, I look so fat today.
It's the wrong color. Gross.
As long as you're healthy. Have you ever tried?
I mean, I don't put a lot of makeup on, but gross.
Down to like 1,000 calories a day. Well, you don't want to get diabetes. OMG, you look so skinny today. You're so brave. Have you seen Adele's weight loss pictures? So inspiring, right? Yes, Lizzo. Oh my gosh, I look so fat in that picture.
Lizzo? What's Lizzo? I really don't know what's Lizzo.
Don't you want to like yourself? Don't you want to live a long time? So look, I know people are gonna get offended by this video, but we have to stop talking to each other like this. Because talking like that to each other doesn't just make fat people less healthy.
Offended by that beard.
It makes us all less healthy.
If you work out because you want your body to look a certain way, you don't care about health, you are fatphobic.
Shut up, skinny actual person.
What else in a day full-time obesity promoter? GF pasta with chickpeas, green peas, vegan Maz, fruit bar.
What's an obesity person promoter? That person just stole. What?
A line.
Wait.
Maz fruit bar. I borrowed a lime.
I borrowed the limes. She's promoting stealing.
Strooper down.
What the heck?
I borrowed a lime.
Biology slut. Biology slut just stole.
Strooper down.
Good job, TikTok.
To sausage rolls.
Who wants some
Crispy
sausage
boy.
rolls?
Whose white man is this? AK has my white man salad.
Racist. You're into white men. White supremacist. You are a fat white supremacist.
Bowl. I dropped it. A rainbow. A little ice cream.
When I talk about fat phobia, I'm not talking about body image, because fat phobia is not about body image or insecurities. Fat phobia is how society treats fat people not well. Fat phobia is about systemic.
You liberal weirdos, you can't even get the definitions the same across the board. Like, everybody in this thing has different definitions. Bunch of ridiculous people.
Oppression that fat people face simply based on their body size.
I'm not oppressed. I get it. I get into an airplane and I'm going to suck. It's going to suck for me. I have to squeeze into a thing and I barely fit into a belt. That's not oppression. That's just airplanes have gotten smaller and they're greedy jerks, making it harder for fat people. It's also me eating way too much. I eat after 9 o'clock at night because I have issues. That's my fault. That's nobody else's fault. How am I going to blame my obesity issues on somebody else? That's me taking responsibility for me. These idiots out here are dumb. Oh my gosh, I can't take this crap anymore. Ah! Guys, find me at Paul Prosise everywhere. If you want to support me, go to built.com. Built.com. You can find anything there that you like, especially these raspberry cheesecake things that I really love. Raspberry cheesecake. They're delicious. Go to built.com. Use promo code Paul, Paul, at checkout. And you can support me and the things that I do. Paul at checkout. Built.com. We'll see you soon.